True joy. Heavenletter number 5824. November 4, 2016. Do you know what ego is? Ego is pettiness. It is short-sightedness. If you knew your worthiness, you wouldn't bother with ego. As it is, you may feel overlooked, unimportant in the world, and you have an urgent desire to feel important. This is where ego steps in, ready to hornswoggle you and take you for a ride. You tend to believe that importance is what you must have, as if importance in the world's eyes could be the mainstay of happiness. Not by a long shot. Seeking importance is the key to pomposity. Feeling you have to be first, ahead of the crowd, noticed, admired, dazzled, makes you ripe for ego. Ego is a very small thing really. Ego reveals you as egotistic. Ego offers you fame and glory. Ego doesn't deliver. No matter how engaged you may be in self-importance, ego falls short. Ego plays a trick on you. Ego doesn't enhance you. Ego knocks you down a rung or two. Ego comes before a fall. You feel a need to be blown up. There is a full stature you would like to attain. Ego doesn't have the ability to give you this. The best ego can do is to fill you up with hot air. If you truly want to be something in the world, you have to get out from thinking so much about how you are perceived. Let there be great things you want to do for themselves and not for the presumed importance you believe you must have. Think better of yourself to begin with. You don't need the posturing of ego. There is a difference between an inflated ego and wanting to serve the world. Desire to serve. Look not to be served so much. Look not to take but to give. Ego can only be a fill-up. Air gets pumped into you. Ego is a temporary thing. Ego feeds you with a false sense. Ego is not the way to succeed, for, with ego, you are sure to belie the truth of yourself. Let's get ego out of the equation. Ego can only fool you. Ego cannot be more than bluster. You ride on hot air for a while, and then the balloon pops. Ego can only let you down. All that glitters is not gold. Ego is good at offering false promises. Ego is not good enough for you. With ego, you ride for a fall. Ego can be counted on to fail. Ego is a trickster. Look, enjoy your moments. Know that even the greatest fame in the world doesn't last, and all the parades in the world do not fortify you. Have your dreams and know that ego is unable to bring you your dreams. Ego can give you a run for your money. Ego is let's pretend. Happiness does not come from smallness. With ego, you play a part. You may be a fabulous pretender. Regardless, there is always the moment when you are left alone, and your heart sinks. It is one thing to be a king on the throne, and another to be a pretender to the throne. Even a king on the throne is not agog to be king. There are a lot of restraints. It is not always fun to have fans and have your picture taken and be in the newspaper and be pointed at. An evening at home with nothing to do may be a greater and truer experience of joy than riding in a chariot. Let the truth be known. Find something you want to do beyond your own self-glorification. The way to find yourself is to not be thinking of yourself so much. It's okay to be in the chorus line. You don't have to be the star of the show. Who are you, and what gives you true joy rather than tinsel? Self-centeredness is too limited. It is for the wrong reasons. Widen your view. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. Heavenletters.org